Good morning, everybody. Great morning. Thank goodness. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, we made it to the end of the work week for many of us, and I'm so thankful that the Lord has blessed us to get to this point. Now let's end with a great note, and let's talk about what the Lord has for us on this morning's manna. It's always the text, the talk, and the takeaway. If it's your first, second, or third time joining us, thank you for joining us. And we're going to give Facebook Live a half a second to get our audience together, and we're going to jump right into the word. Got a word for you on this morning. It's the text, the talk, and the takeaway. You know the deal. If you're part of the morning fam, share the word, share the manna, and it's always your hearts and your likes and all. Let's jump right into it. Have you ever needed a second chance, a do-over, a makeover? You needed another shot at it. Everybody needs a second chance. Acts 9:4. Here is Jesus talking to Saul at the time. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Why do you persecute me, Saul? Here is Jesus talking to the chief persecutor of the church. And now Jesus is going to give him, listen, Jesus is going to give Paul a second chance. Well, he's not the only one in the Bible that has gotten a second chance. Abraham needed a second chance. Isaac needed a second chance. Jacob needed a second chance. Moses needed a second chance. David needed a second chance. Peter needed a second chance. And guess who else needs a second chance? You and I. And truth be told, we need more than a second chance. But let's talk about the second chance. 3 things why the Lord gives us a second chance. The first thing is to correct your wrong. He gives you a second chance to correct your wrong. He doesn't give you a second chance for you to do it again. He wanted Paul, then Saul, to correct what he was doing wrong. So you get a second chance to correct what you did wrong. The second thing is that you get a second chance for is to project God's forgiveness. To project God's forgiveness. When the Lord gives you a second chance, the Lord is projecting his grace upon you, and you become the very manifestation of his forgiveness. That's exactly what the deal was with Paul, because now notice that Paul talks all the time about grace because he was the chief recipient of it. He was the manifestation of the grace of the Lord. So the Lord projected his forgiveness, and he gave him another chance to correct his wrong. Here's the third thing, and this is very important. You got to get it. To protect your future so that you can fulfill your destiny. You get a second chance to protect your future so that you can fulfill your destiny. Only God knew that Saul would be able to do all that he was going to do, so God gave him another chance. Look at what Paul did. Paul wrote 2/3 of the New Testament. Paul was the theologian of what Jesus did. He made in practical sense all that the Lord did. He wrote it down. All that we now live by, for the most part, outside of the Gospels, was through the hand and the life and the pen of Paul. So what the Lord did is says, I'm going to give you another chance, Paul, so that I can protect your future so that you can fulfill your destiny. Hey, that's why you got another chance to correct your wrong, to project the forgiveness of the Lord, and to correct and to protect your future, what the Lord has for you. Now, what's your takeaway on this morning? Here's your takeaway. Take advantage of your second chance. You got to take advantage of your second chance. Don't just take it for granted that you got a second chance in a relationship, a second chance with the Lord, a second chance on your job, a second chance, period. Take advantage of it, for the Lord is setting you up to do greater, because that's what he's giving you the second chance for. Hey, make it a great weekend and make it a great day today. Share the manna, for this is manna for the day. And I know that the Lord is going to be with you. His face is going to shine upon you and give you peace. The Lord bless you. See you on Monday morning with more Morning Manna.